Have you ever looked back on old photographs and videos and felt a rush of nostalgia for a moment that has long passed? We can preserve the moments and relive them again and again when we decide to capture them. I believe that every moment is worth capturing, whether it's a smile shared between people or a beautiful sunset on a summer evening. Hi, my name is Andel Aunjai. I am a first-year biochemistry major, and I am running for the position of APSA historian for your 2023-2024 academic year. As a dedicated member of this community, I believe that I have the passion, drive, and tenacity to grow and excel in this role, and continue to enhance the positive impact on our organization by documenting and capturing moments created within our community. Through my involvement with various events and activities within APSA, I have gained a deep appreciation for the important work that our organization has done to promote diversity, equity, and inclusion on our campus and beyond. APSA has created a comfortable environment for me, and I am grateful that I was able to build meaningful connections with other members of the community and found my place within the organization. I want to invest back in the community and ensure that members of APSA feel comfortable, heard, and seen, and that we can continue to work together and form a positive community for everyone. As a historian, I would be committed to documenting and celebrating the rich history of our organization. I wish to continue the legacy that APSA has created by curating the content we capture on various media platforms like YouTube, Flickr, TikTok, Instagram, etc. By that, we can ensure that future generations of students and members of APSA will be inspired by our collective achievements and motivated to carry on our mission. In addition to my passion for documenting meaningful memories, I look forward to collaborating with the webmaster and other board members on creating content that would promote our organization and showcase the positive energy we endorse within the community. I would work closely with the membership secretary and members of the external branch to establish valuable ties with APSA alumni and successfully curate events that would connect them back to our organization and reduce retention. I am committed to upholding the high standards of excellence that our organization represents, and will work to ensure that our organization is accurately and respectfully represented on our platforms. If elected as historian, I am dedicated to working with executive board members to ensure that our collective achievements and successes are preserved for the future generations to learn and be inspired by. And I hope to grow with a team that has a common goal to continue practicing inclusion and exhibiting a positive, safe space for everyone. Thank you. The first question is, with many events happening on the weekend and GBM being typically on Tuesday, how will you handle the constant pressure of time you might experience regarding recaps and whatnot? What I would do for myself is I would make sure that I assorted time during the week to complete my personal schoolwork, and then so I would have that time during the weekend to do the editing part, the recaps, the video that would be shown at GBM the following Tuesday. And knowing that it's easier to edit the recaps when you have a little bit of idea of what you want the recap to look like, I would also use that week to also brainstorm and plan out how I want the recaps to look before I go into it. So when I get to the actual editing part, I just don't sit there and think about, just using a lot of time just to think about, I want this to look like this, I want it to look like that. And I would be actually using those time to edit the video. So usually I would have like 2 to 3 days to edit the recaps and the other video. So depending on what the day the event was on, I wouldn't have as much pressure for time because I've already completed my schoolwork, and I would just only be focusing on the editing part, which will be easier when you know what you want to do. Next question. Knowing your bylaws, how do the duties of historian coincide with APSA's mission statement? 2 of the duties of historian that I think coincides with the APSA's mission statement are: historian are to document videos and photos of APSA's events and activities, and to maintain multimedia platforms for archiving purposes, and those are YouTube and Flickr. With those, it coincides with APSA's mission statement by highlighting that the position of historian is to constantly and consistently capture memorable moments of APSA. And those moments may include moments that we ourselves celebrate and or moments that will showcase what we are as an organization. And just for other people outside of APSA to see what our organization is about. APSA as an organization embrace diversity, cultural identities, tradition, and beliefs. So as a historian is there to document all of those moments for us to celebrate, for people to see, to archive those for other people to see what our organization is about. And I think it coincides with the mission statement. Third question is, what aspect of historian position do you think is the most important? An aspect of historian position that I think is the most important are connections and inclusion. As a historian, they must be able to talk to everyone within the organization and make them feel included, make them feel comfortable. And not because all members of APSA have their own cultural identities and all members of APSA are a part of APSA's history. In the position of historian, they must be able to connect to all and document all that has made an impact on the organization, and also showcase that diversity that we have as an organization. So before they get to complete that, they must be able to relate, connect, include everyone, make connections with the members of APSA, to be able to document the impact they have on the organization and document that as APSA's history. Thank you.